up against it now. It's not fair with all these injuries and missing OG. Yeah. He means so much to this team. And plus, Brunson's playing through pain, too.
Always follow the money. That's what I always say. You always follow the money. Yeah.
This is Follow the Money with Mitch Moss and Paulie Howard on VSiN.
How about the Pacers now, by the way, in the series price?
Yeah.
Knicks, basically, it's down to the best out of three here. Knicks with home court. Pacers are $1.40, $1.45 to win the series. But just tells you where we're at, I think, with OG Anunoby. And the overall status of the Knicks anyway.
Yeah. Boy, things have changed here. For most points in the game, Brunson was minus 5,000 earlier in the series. Now he's minus 275.
Oh.
How about that turnaround? Halliburton's 9-1. DiVincenzo is 4-1. Ant's the favorite to lead in scoring in the Minnesota game. It's a lot of pressure on the other guys. I mean, it's Brunson has to go off, and then can he get help with Hart or DiVincenzo? And it's going to be a raucous atmosphere, but they're up against it now. It's not fair with all these injuries and missing OG. Yeah. He means so much to this team, and plus Brunson's playing through pain too. And he's bothered by several ailments as well.
Yep. So on top of that, WNBA tonight as well. Caitlin Clark's first ever game, Indiana Fever at the Connecticut Sun. They were really good last year. Probably the third best team overall in the WNBA. And they're a 6-point favorite, total about 168.5 in this game. The menu here at most books, including DraftKings, they've done a great job here overall with Caitlin Clark. Her points, they have points listed for a lot of the players, but Caitlin Clark is 21.5. The rebounds on Caitlin Clark tonight sits at 4.5. The over is at minus 120. And the juice has moved here on the assist prop. And it's 6.5. I bet over 6.5 even money yesterday. It's minus 120. And there's a really good breakdown. Tyler Shoemaker here at VSiN, he has followed and bet the WNBA for a long time. And he updates his numbers and the daily card at vsin.com. Throughout the entire year. He had a really good write-up on betting Caitlin Clark this year, if it's worth it to take a flyer with the MVP, her number overall on the Rookie of the Year, what she's worth to the point spread.
MVP's you're wasting money.
You can't bet it. There's no way.
It's 8-1 in some spots.
That's correct.
I mean, she's a rookie. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's happened one time. Candace Parker, they won 20 games that year, and she was worth like 7.5 win shares in that season when Candace Parker debuted many years ago. But he made the point as well and I made the bet before I read Tyler's breakdown, but he said that he would bet under everything, points, 3-pointers for the game, even rebounds, but the one that he would go to war with on the over would be the assist. When you imagine what the pick and roll is going to look like and getting the others involved here tonight, plus the physical nature, going from Iowa and NCAA up to the WNBA, and there's, just by listening to some of the comments from a few of the players anyway, like they're going to make it, they have a point to prove here tonight.
Oh, yeah. She's been getting all the attention. She has the $20 million shoe deal.
Yeah.
I'm sure they want to stick it to her. And it's a question for Doug Kazarian coming up. And you can make the case Connecticut's the third best team in the league. So I don't think she's going to come out and dominate, but I also think she's going to flop either. It'll probably be somewhere in the middle to start out. And the props I played, I gave out that the season-long props was the made threes under, and then what she's going to average a game for the entire season, so total points. And someone sent in, there's actually 22s out there now. This is crazy. You can find as low as 18.5 and as high as 22 for what she's going to average a game.
That's right. So I will credit, a lot of sports books put these up. Finally, they waited until the week of, but most books put up Caitlin Clark props on the year. Here's the one that I found it's basically worded, will she average 22 points per game in the regular season? There was a yes, no. I grabbed a no plus 130 on that.
Wow.
When I bet it, it was yes was minus 160. So I haven't checked it today, but I grabbed immediately wanted to grab the plus 130 on the no, and I did that. Because you're right. I mean, between 18.5 and then 22, I don't know. She can average 22 points per game. That's the biggest problem I have with if she does, she's obviously going to be better than expected then.
Yep.
There's also, DraftKings had some player specials on this game tonight. For example, you can do a parlay of Caitlin Clark to score 30, Aaliyah Boston to have 10-plus rebounds, and Indiana to win. That's 12-1. You're asking for that's going to take a lot.